Okay. Let's see how this goes. New computer, testing, very exciting. I don't think we have any buffering. This is kind of scary. Oh my. Hey, Miss Megan, we're going to try this again. I have a new computer. I don't know. My husband's not here. And well, you know how really not tech savvy I am. So we'll see how this goes. As long as I'm not buffering, I think we're okay. I think we're going to be all right. Maybe. Can you hear me? I don't even know how to use the microphone. We're in trouble, folks. Hi, Miss Susan. Hello, hello. Okay, I am really gonna I'm gonna try to do this. It's kind of scary. I don't know what keeps beeping. This isn't great. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. Um, you can see all of my kitchen, which is just so fabulous. I don't know how to make that go away or make it better. So I'm hoping we can see the jewelry. Okay. He bought me this nice laptop, so we'll have to see if it gets any better. I don't know, but at least I'm not buffering. I mean, last time we were doing the robot, which wow, that was just exciting. So, okay, let's try what we're going to do because if you guys are brave with me, let's just see if we can see the jewelry. So, if you can tell me when you can see it, this will be great. Okay, this is the ThredUp 5-pound DIY jewelry box that everybody got. And oh man, okay, my first box was okay. This box, okay, this, look at this. This is all the broken, junky. Look at all of this, all of this stuff. But there are some decent pieces like this one that people can fix. But look, we're missing things, that kind of thing. So, and then look, they just sent me like, pieces. Okay. So all of this is going to end up in craft. So I don't have much to show you on this in this box because there's not much left. But I thought it would be a great test to see if the computer works, which will be great. Hey guys, I have to ask you about your new Facebook group. I'm confused. What new Facebook group, Miss Susan? Are you talking about Cindy's? Yeah, I know. I have more craft lot. It's unbelievable. Okay, look, they sent all of these really, standard bangles. So really for not having too much. She and April and Des are starting a Facebook group that they're going to do live auctions and sell and, that kind of thing. So it sounds like they're going to be very particular on unique pieces and that kind of thing. And I know both of those ladies do a lot of that. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting, to say the very least. Okay, and then here are these two bracelets. Ooh, I mean, again, nothing special. And look at how many bracelets they sent. Okay, and then there's these ones. I mean, my goodness. Okay, can we see this? Okay, ladies. I mean, is this all right? We're gonna get this yet. We're gonna be able to go live and be like normal people on here. It would be nice. Uh, uh, oh, I'm so sorry, Megan. You know what? Here too. But we live in a really, really small town. And so aren't these so stinking cute? Look at these little flip-flops. We are so not having flip-flop weather today, and my hair is up. I didn't even want to start. My hair this morning was about this big. It was huge. It just isn't working for me. In the wind and the rain and all of that. Okay, this was cute. I think the Miss would really enjoy this. And the only reason why I have some of these pink things still is the fact that she's in school. So otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to grab any of these cute things. Okay, so then there's this one. I mean, like I said, some of these ladies, I am so jealous, had all of this great stuff in their boxes. And I mean, this is so like bubble gum, like out of the machines, the 25 cent stuff. I mean, this is the stuff we got sent. And this part here on this little ring looks cute until you kind of get back here and the finish is all gone. So, you know, we have more scrap stuff. Okay, this thing, okay, if this fits my wrist, and I have huge wrists. Look at this. I'm a big girl. This is way too stretched out. So here, you know what? That's going to go in that group. Okay, one of the things I absolutely loved in this box were these. Look at these. Okay, what I'm seeing on my computer and what this camera is showing, what color does this look like to you guys? Hi, Raven. Look at this. Does this look blue to you? On my screen, these look blue. Okay, in reality, to my actual eyes, these are teal. So I think we're still going to end up using my HD camera that we tried using. I think that's what we're going to use because this camera, these are not blue. These are teal. Arrgh! Okay, so I know. I thank you ladies so much for being my guinea pigs because we're going to give this a go. And even in ThredUp, I cannot get a box, it seems like, without an owl. But I was told these are good luck. So I think we're going to say on that. Okay. I liked this one. At least it has a little bit of personality going on. So I was surprised that I think everything is here. I mean, for the most part, I think it's all here. So we're going to say that that's okay. And then we had this pin, which is a sunflower. Thought that was really cute. But look at it. It doesn't even really look gold. Ugh. Okay, so I think the camera on this computer, maybe not. Okay, this is my absolute favorite piece in this box. It is labradorite, and you can see the labradorescence. Ooh. But I love this. I mean, this bead necklace, ugh, I am so digging it. So is that normal? That's pretty normal, Megan. I don't know what's going on. I mean, like I said, it's not even blue. I would hate to try to sell somebody something with this camera and then have them get it and have them be all, okay, I did not, I wasn't thinking on, I was getting some funky color. So is this not cute? Look at this. I think somebody made this. It has all these charms for like a hairdresser and it's on this safety pin with the bling. I thought that was cool. And it sort of matched with this. Oh, I'm just going to wreck my computer. I just got it. With the scissors and the bling from like a spa or something cute like that. I mean, this is really, really costumey. This is, it's not very heavy, but it's cute as all get out. Okay, I like this one. There again, these are not the colors. I'm going to have to hook up the other camera and see what happens. But at least I'm not buffering, right? I don't think I'm buffering. So this is kind of like brass. I'm really liking this one too. So we did end up with a few items. Okay, now this is cute, but it has some problems. Okay, so this is like acrylic-y kind of, but all of this, you can see it is really nasty. So I think some crafty person is going to take this beautiful, and this is green. It's not that green, but it's this green, and do something beautiful with it because all of this is, okay, that's going in craft too. It is just not, it's not worth doing, a sale and have somebody be really upset about it. These are very pink. On here, they look very clear. So we'll work it out. We will get there. No buffering. Bonus. We will get there. I've had so many fabulous people ask me to do stuff with them online. And well, if you were with us for that, the whole disastrous attempts for buffering, I mean, that was awful. Okay, I am not sure what these are. I think they may be glass, but the crystal is in pretty good shape. But this is really stretched out. If you hold it long, you can see this. I mean, it'll be like this much empty. So I don't know if I want to fix it or you know, just sacrifice it to the craft because I have some very, very sweet ladies who buy my craft lots and I love to give them really, really nice stuff. So I think that will probably end up in their lot. This is this to me looks and feels like rose quartz, but this is really chintzy here. So I think it would actually kind of look better without that. I mean, if you're going to spend the time and effort to put this cute little one here, maybe not so much here. Okay, we're almost done. I told you there was not, I mean, there's so little in this box. Okay, so we have these wooden beads and this piece of howlite. It looks like it has a pretty good chip out of it, and that's, I'm sure, why it's in this box. So this is going to go in craft. I'm not even going to worry about it. We have these really nice, me and plastic beads. I love these. So you know where that's going to end up. And then I want to talk to you a little bit about that because I have an idea, and we'll have to see if you ladies are on board for that. This is really, really plastic. It's not very old. I think it's certainly supposed to look, vintage, but it doesn't have that vintage feel at all. A little stretch with some glass beads. I love the beads. I know, I know, Susan, right? It just, I can't keep it all, and hence I want to talk to you ladies about it. Okay, multi-strand. It's pretty lightweight, but the colors are nice. I mean, I love that, that amber look. So that is good. All right, we're almost done. Just so sad. Okay, this is in one piece, but it is not in great shape. So again, I mean, but the chain is a little different. I think that is lighting helps. Megan, I have all of this light in here. What do you suggest? Help me. Do I need to get one of those really, really big lights? I mean, I have this I don't know. Can you see it? Hold on. I have this really big overhead here. And then I have the light over my stove. I have this really big light over the dining room table. And it still looks like this. Ugh. Okay. Hello, Kitty's Creations. I'm talking about the awful 5-pound ThredUp box. Do I have light behind your computer? I just have natural light, Raven, behind the computer. I have the slider, which is on the other side of me. I'm at my kitchen bar, and on the other side over there is the slider. Maybe it's too much light. Well, that could be. All I know is if we can get past the buffering issue, which I think we're fixing that issue with the old computer from this one, that we could actually fix this between the lighting and whatever else I need to do. Like the new camera, I do have it. It's HD. So I think we will probably work on that. But as long as you can hear me and I'm not, I'm happy. I am thrilled. Then, me learning about this thing is, me and technology, we are not friends. I have a flip phone. I am terrified and mortified to admit that, but my phone is a track phone. It's a flip phone. I hate, hate, hate when my husband hands me his phone and he's got some iPhone and he tells me to call somebody. I can't even get off the screen. I mean, I literally can't get off the home screen. I don't know what to do. And not only is this my, one of my very first laptops, but it's got the this is touch screen. Oh, so let's just throw more stuff in the mix for me to learn how to figure out and mess up, and we'll get there. We will get me there. Hi, Mary. Hi, Joan. How are you? We will get there. Hi, Dewana. We're working on it. Will get me into the 20th century eventually. Okay, so this one, the chain is neat, but this thing, the pendant it's not great. So this will go on the craft lot, and somebody will make something beautiful out of that. All right, multi-strand, little seed beads. There were ladies who received so much that was marked and silver and gold and all of these wonderful things. And these boxes really are hit and miss. Would I get another one? Absolutely, I would in a heartbeat because you never know. I mean, it is the unknown of what could be in these boxes. Okay, this is one of the only marked pieces. This is by Loft. Hi, Misha. I mean, but it's not one of, Loft usually has really substantial, hefty, weighty pieces, and this is not one of them. I like the plastic crystal look that we've got going on here, but I mean, it's not overly fabulous. But then again, you're buying a DIY box, so you don't know what you're going to get. I'm never going to say, oh my gosh, people, you need to really, really get it. Hi, Kitty's Creations. You need to get it, but you never know. And I can tell you right now, if you've been watching us for a while and our Goodwill boxes are less and less, because right now, I hate to say this, but I am not going to pay $250 for like 12 pounds. I don't know what some of these people are doing or what they're getting, but some of the prices on the boxes, they're outrageous. And I mean, I'm all for a good gamble here and there, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I just can't bring myself to do it. So, this type of thing to me is certainly a gamble that hi MLA Creations. Hopefully you guys are having good weather. Um, this is a great alternative to, spending a decent amount of money right now. My range used to be the $40-$50 range, and now our range is more in the $60-$80 range. I mean, we have popped for a few boxes that were well over $100, and it was terrifying. But as long as you can justify, making the sale, trying to, um, recoup some of your money, then that's great. But that's not really why we got into this to start with. So, and I mean, if you've checked out my eBay store, I've got like 16 things in there. This is not our deal. I mean, we wanted to show what was in this stuff, what were in these boxes. I mean, we've gotten some awful boxes. Okay, this does say Sasha's State of Mind. So I haven't looked that up. So maybe it was personalized, or perhaps it's a company, but it's really cute with the little elephant. I am surprised everything is here, to be honest with you, because, well, we've seen what this box looks like. Okay, so we have two more things, and that is physically all that was in this box. Okay, so multi-strand, nothing spectacular, lightweight. So, and the very last thing, this is by Cookie Lee. So, what we had two signed pieces. Now, it has the Cookie Lee tag, the hang tag. I don't know, let's see. Oh, look, it'll actually do it. All right. I don't know if this pendant actually goes with this necklace. I don't know if I've ever seen Cookie Lee with a religious symbol. Have you all seen that? Have you seen any Cookie Lee with? I mean, it has a nice backing. It's not a cheap fashion back. It's not silver. At least it doesn't say. I haven't tested anything out of this box, but yeah, Susan, I haven't either. So I'm not convinced these two are an actually married couple. Could be a second marriage. So we will see. Hi, Duana. We will have to see, what happens. Okay, for the 5 pound. Oh, hang on, way over here. There we go. These earrings, and like the poor hooks are destroyed. But okay, so that was physically it. That was it. So this was the majority of that little box. So take it with what you will. If you want to order one of these boxes, The last when they were 10 pounds, they were $20, and then when they were 5 pounds, they were $18 plus shipping. And then now I have a feeling when they come back again, they're either going to be, half of that, like 2.5 pounds for, like, $15, or if they do come back as a bigger size, like the 5 pound, that it could be, $25. I have noticed the 30 piece and the DIY was back up this morning, but now they want $34. I think it started at 30 and then it was 32 and now it's 34. So, again, it's still a gamble. And if you've seen other ladies, some of these women, I mean, they're getting these full of all designer stuff. Everything's marked, nothing is broken. So the inconsistency that ThredUp has with this particular configuration of DIY is it's a little frustrating because some of us received just awful things. And if you watched our first box, the 10-pound box, we had everything covered in red lipstick just from an unsanitary yeah, I mean, that was just kind of hi Deb was kind of you know what, it was really ooky. I mean, Lauren and I always have hand sanitizer and we always have wipes, but that box to me was just out of the out of the realm of normal with all of that. And just when I thought, so Cindy said her box was covered with thanks Misha, was covered with like eyeshadow. It was she said it was glittery, like shimmering. So I'm not sure what all happened. Thank you so much, Tammy. What all happened with her box. So take it with a grain of salt. I still think for $5, for 5 pounds, for like $26, it's still a gamble that I would be willing to make again, should they have them. And if you guys want to still see them, let me know because the only reason why we bought the ones that we bought this time was because we had so many folks email and say, look, I'm really digging these ThredUp boxes. Would you get a few more? I, I'm I'm more than happy to do that if you guys want to keep seeing those. Um, I'm more on the goodwill side of things because the boxes are bigger and I think our odds are better of actually finding something that, would be useful to us. But I think for now, ThredUp seems to be doing okay. I mean, I love passing on jewelry to people who are going to do something with it that it's not going to end up in the landfill. I'm all for that. So okay, so here's the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Since we are working, it is thank you so much, Joan. I wanted to talk about maybe having an auction with some stuff that isn't very constructive. Like our last auction, everything was I knew what we were going to sell. I had numbers, we had pricing, and the whole shebang. But I have a lot of bins that look here. Hold on, I can reach one that look like this, and I physically don't know anymore, like what is all in them. So I am thinking about if we had an auction where we just start and we pick a bin. I don't, it doesn't really matter. I'm just have Lauren pick a bin. And, we say, okay, this is, this bracelet, and we take it out and we say, look, it starts at 50 cents, go. And then we do that for a couple of days. And at the end of a couple of days, we'll just total everybody's stuff up. I mean, we're not talking any sort of rhyme or reason. There is just, yeah, it is Raven, because I mean, look, I love this. I'm going to keep this, but it's in a box. So clearly it's not meaning a lot to me at the moment that I didn't put it away. So if it's in one of these boxes, maybe we just put it up for auction and they go to new homes. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm talking about, Misha. If we just do a pop-up that's not that's not planned. I mean, everything I've done so far, I knew exactly what we were selling. I knew what I wanted to sell it for. And everything was really laid out and I had everything ready to go. But I mean, I have so many bins that we have now that I don't know what is in them anymore. And my husband, I love him. He's very patient, thank goodness. But the treasure vault, I think, is full. So I think we need to, you know, just like pick a bin and we'll just go through them. Would you rather me do that with the bins? I think you could do that with your bins. Well, I mean, if I just did numbers and the bin, sell the bin. uh Deb, that would almost be truly like, hi Sonia, um, like a jewelry jar, because I don't know what I have this size, these are like, I don't know, they're like totes. They're like, like shoe totes, maybe. I don't know. Uh, I have probably 50 of these kind of spread out through the house, and I don't know anymore what are in those. Okay, our flea market. Okay, if you don't know, we live in a rural area and we don't have much of anything here. If we went up to the town that's about 30 miles away, they do have kind of a flea market format, but it's really sketchy. It's in a really old part of town. And the clientele that go there, they're not really looking for jewelry. They're looking for, tires and car parts and, that kind of stuff. And my other option is going down to Sacramento, which is about 2 hours from here. And I don't know if I want to lug all of this stuff, 2 hours away. So we are kind of stuck with, the garage sale thing. And again, if you live in an area like we do, it is very rural. It's very agricultural. A lot of people don't do a whole lot of garage sailing. And when they do, they're looking for something very specific or very antique, something like that. I mean, I love living in the small town, but my options for selling are really, really, hi, Vicki, are really small. So hence I have gravitated towards the online, the YouTube, eBay, kind of thing. Except I'm not real fabulous with listing. It's time consuming and it's frustrating and it's not personal. I would rather, yeah, it is. Yeah, Misha, you're right. It is for me. I would rather talk to you guys. I can see you guys. I can email. I love when we had the sale that we had because I had so many people email me and we got to chit chat. So I got more of an idea of what you wanted, what you didn't want, what extras you wanted. I mean, that kind of thing. And that was huge for me. The interaction. I'm more of a people person than, I can be where we live. So, and I thought about it too, if we made like jewelry jars, if I just took a bunch of stuff and put them in the jars, is that something you guys would want to do? Or bags, like, I think in a, like a mailer. Oh, I don't have one here at the counter, but the flat rate, USPS, they ship for $8 now. So if like we filled up one of those with just jewelry, like random, is that something you guys would like to bid on? I mean, I had my 100-piece boxes, but unfortunately, that is something that I am economically, I can't really afford to do that because once I pay for shipping and everything, I'm selling, pieces like this, for like a quarter. And so that was like my husband said that was great that we were sharing, with so many people, but economically, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to continue to make that box possible. So we were talking about maybe a little bit smaller. And then too, a lot of people didn't want to pay $45. So what if we did something like a smaller version of that for like, 25 or 30? And then if you purchased from me, you know I don't like to sell inexpensive, weird, um, scratched up. I don't like to sell stuff like that. I mean, I'm all for where's that little one here that the miss will probably take from me, that little heart. Oh, it's somewhere. Anyway, this one. I mean, I'm all for selling, you know, these, but people are selling these online for like 14.95. I'd sell this for like $2. I mean, I'm not I'm not in it for making a living. And I guess I'm kind of frustrated that so many people aren't willing to share a good deal. If you get a good deal, like a Goodwill box, and you have, I don't know, let's say you've bought a 10-pound box and you ended up with like 30, 40, 50 pieces that are good for you, they're sellable for you, then why not give somebody a break? Why try to make every necklace be, a $20 item or a $30 item? That's just not that's just not in me to do. That's not why we're in this. So, I mean, we started because I ended up with and if you're just brand new for us here, our channel started when we started watching ladies open jars and boxes, and they found fabulous things. And then other folks had received boxes like our first box, and it was absolutely disgusting. It was trashed, and it was nothing like the description said. So we started ours so we could show people, look, this is, where we got the box. This is what was in it. Make your own decision if you want to spend money on that location. And we're just trying to have more of a community where we're all looking out for each other and trying to help each other, because we're all pretty much in this together, because it's a small community. It's not a huge community that does this type of thing. And I'm more for, let's go ahead and let's share. I mean, if I get a good deal, I want you to have the same good deal. So, and that's kind of how, we're dealing with that. But hang on, let me read. Yeah, Mary, it is really hard to live in a small town and do this kind of thing, do this kind of thing. Um, let's see. Oh, I do. Misha, I have craft lots, and unfortunately, I do have a waiting list for them. Miss Susan's usually one of my first ladies to snag them up from us, and she can tell you what kind of things we put in them and the quality. There again, I don't want to put, even though it's a craft lot, I'm still really picky about what goes in them. If I don't think you can somehow utilize that, I'm not going to send it to you. I mean, eh, there's just some stuff that is just too far gone to send, and or take up valuable space. Shipping is expensive. I hate shipping increases. And so if I can save you money in any way possible, I will. I mean, that's just, we just have to. I do send to Canada. The only challenge I have with sending to Canada is the fact that, boy, you guys get really, really hammered on the shipping rates. And every time I go and get a quote, inevitably the person who's asked me says, I'm so sorry, I can't afford that. And I appreciate that. If a necklace is only worth $10, but by the time I ship it and you pay customs, you have to pay 25, well, then obviously it's not a good deal anymore. So I'm always happy to go get a quote, but it seems to tend to be better on multiple items, so you can kind of spread your shipping across the board for that. So that's how I mean, again, I will be happy to get a quote to Canada, and it's just awful, the shipping that they want. So, but we're working on it. I'm really hoping that we come up with a more affordable way to ship, but it doesn't look like we're going to hit that anytime soon. Um, let's see, someone's totally chunky. Yeah, Megan, I know, and I don't want to do that. If someone is going to buy something from me, I want it to be worth it to you. I mean, my big thing is that if you pay good money for something, we are a single income family. So if we spend money on something, it really needs to count. And if you go by a description and you think, okay, look, this is the one for me, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then it comes and, oh, oh, okay, deep breath. Okay, we will use um, the St. Louis box. If you have not seen that video, that was the worst box. Hi, Barb. The worst box ever, 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 because it was so blatantly that description. It wasn't even close to what it was supposed to be. And that's why if I sell something to you, I don't want anything like that to happen. Oh, Barb, here, I have to show you this. Hold on. Okay, stick with me. Hang on. Okay. If you haven't watched any of Barb's auctions, you so have to go. She sells some of the most amazing pieces. Look at this brooch I got from Barb. Is this not absolutely fabulous? I love this thing. And even though my camera doesn't really want to show it as this vibrant orange that it is, and the coral and the enameling, it is so fabulous. I love this piece. And she was so sweet. She knows I love beads. So look, she sent me these. And I hate this camera. I'm hating it already. These are way more red. And then look at this stick pin. Look at this. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I love this thing. So this is what I ended up with from Barb. So if you haven't checked out any of her auctions, you certainly need to, because she sells some absolutely beautiful things. So thank you, Barb. Here it is. Look how beautiful that is. I love this. Okay, now listen. Barb knows I am so not technically advanced at all. So we have figured out that my new computer is working. Yay, good for us. I don't know what to do with it. We just turned it on and we just kind of went for it. And I don't know how to fix that in my setting, but here we do this. Where did I, here, these ones. I'll show you, Barb, because you weren't here. Look at these earrings. The ladies have already told me these look blue and clear. In reality, these are teal and a light green. So I don't know how to fix that, but I still do have my, hi, Karis, how are you? I still have my other camera that we never were able to use. So we need to hook that up, because this isn't going to work. This isn't blue. So we're going to have to work on that. So we are talking about, we just finished the ThredUp box because there wasn't much in it. But maybe afterwards, maybe if you're such a dear, I love you to death, Barb, maybe you can walk me through how to fix the setting on, this thing. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just happy we're live and I'm not doing the robot, which is awesome. Here, hold, that's over there. I do have the Logitech 920. I'm using the webcam thing that came with my new laptop. But I'm thinking that it's not going to work because well, this is a good example. Look at this brooch. Well, these are pink. This is purple, but it doesn't look like that from here. So we're going to have to do something different because this isn't working, or hook it up. Well, I will hook, because I think the picture is okay. It's just, I know, Dwana, I'm so sad that things are missing. I'm so sad. But Miss Susan will probably love it. Anyway, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. But I don't know what else to do with this one. I don't know how to make it look any different. So for right now, at least I'm not doing the robot. So we're making progress. We were making progress. So I think my question is to everybody now, the sale format I used before Do you want me to continue that format? Would we like to have like a pop-up deal where, you know, we pick something out of the bags and we just start, you know, looking at it and, uh-oh, it's timing out. What's timing out? No, the picture is no good. No, I don't think it's good either. I mean, the color certainly is off. Am I buffering now? Oh, don't say that. We were doing so well for, you know, for a little amount of time. Okay, thank you. You need closer lighting. That's happening. The light from the computer destroying the color. Yeah. Well, all right then. The laptop. Yeah, I think it's sucking big time at this point. The glasses are. Well, you know what? I do have the camera. I did buy it. Barb and I had talked about that before. And so we did buy that camera, except my old computer just wasn't having it. And if you muddle through, oh my gosh, if you muddled through that live with us, Lauren and I were mortified. I mean, we took the video down because it was so bad. It was so bad. So we, you know, so if we are a-okay with that, I think what we'll do is we will maybe do the sale in two different. You want me to plug it in now with everybody watching? That I'm going to look like a complete moron in front of everybody. Everybody already knows I'm not tech savvy. It's awful. I'm going to get there. I'm just not there. I'm just not there now. But I'm working on it. And I'm trying. I'm just not there now. It's so easy. Well, then, how about we do that after I'm not live? Because what if I curse? That would be awful. I don't need that little strike thing against me. Debbie. Yes, she will walk me through it, but maybe not with everybody. Or it becomes a group effort. And hi, Marianne. We all, I sent you a couple of emails. I was hoping you were okay. I hadn't heard from you. If you go to Barb's page, which is going on Grumpy, usually she lists a preview if she's going to be on someone else's channel, having an auction, or sometimes they do it on her channel. And but Barb, when are you going to have another auction? Well, I appreciate that, Dwana, because I need help. We're going to all get me there. I just need to get there. Right now, it's very frustrating because back in the 90s, I could get around the computer, but now it's a little more challenging for me, to say the least. Yeah, because mine will be delivered this week. Do we want me to get the thing? I'll get the thing. Okay, nobody leave. Hang on. All right, hang on. All right, well, here's what my box looks like. Ew, that's backwards. I don't know how to fix that. That's not good. It's the C920 Pro HD webcam. I don't know, by Logitech. I don't even know how to make this. Sorry, I'm making food. Just came back. Hi, Nisha. We're now. Look, this is. It's not backwards. It's backwards on my screen. Okay, so you guys see it normal? Well, we'll see how this goes. We know it didn't go well on my computer. Okay. All right, plug it in. All right, hang on. All right, hold on. I'm going to go on that side of the computer since it's across the counter from me, and my little arms aren't going to reach. Okay, so am I going to lose you guys if I plug this thing in? Okay, I don't think I can plug it on the side. I think I have to plug it in over here. Hang on. Okay, hold on. All right. Ooh, okay, well, now we're making noise. That can't be good. What did you do today, guys? We helped Angela Irene hook up this webcam. Okay, well, now it's plugged in, Barb. Now what? Okay, what is this thing? Okay, it's cracking me up. I can hear her bossing around. Set it where you want it. Okay. Well, I don't know where I want. Okay, you know what? It doesn't. Here, will it hook up on our thing? Hold on. Let's move over here. All right, I hooked it up on the top of my computer. How about that? Okay, although I still see this camera, not our other one. Okay, open the clamp. Let's make it. Okay, well, I put it where I want it. I just clipped it on the top of my computer. Hopefully that's fine. Barb is cracking me up. I know she's going to be bossing me around. Going to be one of those people in class going, I don't know. Where's your homework? Dog ate it. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. And I don't know if this computer doesn't like this thing. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I plugged it in, but nothing has happened. Go to the gear sign on top of your, what gear thing? Go to the gear.